Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Python urllib module, understanding and resolving object is not callable errors. The urllib module in Python is a collection of modules for fetching URLs, uniform resource locators. It provides a high-level interface for making web requests, handling responses, and dealing with various aspects of web communication, such as encoding URLs, managing cookies, and handling HTTP errors. However, beginners and even experienced developers sometimes encounter the frustrating type error, "XXX object is not callable" when working with urllib. This tutorial aims to dissect the urllib module, pinpoint common causes of this error, and provide practical code examples to help you avoid and resolve them. Understanding the urllib hierarchy. The urllib module is actually a package, meaning it's a collection of related modules, each serving a specific purpose. The main submodules you'll frequently interact with are 1. urllib.request. This is the heart of urllib. It defines classes and functions for opening and fetching URLs, making HTTP requests, GET, POST, etc., and handling responses. Key functions include urlopen and request. 2. urllib.parse provides functions for parsing URLs into their components, scheme, netlock, path, query, fragment, and for constructing URLs from these components. Functions like urlparse, urljoin, urlencode, and quote are crucial here. 3. urllib.error defines exception classes for handling errors that can occur during URL fetching, such as URL error, HTTP error, and content too short error. 4. urllib.robotparser allows you to parse robots.txt files, which websites use to instruct web crawlers, robots, about which parts of the site they are allowed or disallowed to access. The type error, XXX object is not callable error. This error generally means you're trying to call something as a function, using parentheses, but it's not actually a function. It's often an object like a class, a module, or an attribute that doesn't have the __call___ method defined, which is what makes a Python object callable. Common causes and solutions in urllib. Let's explore the most frequent scenarios where you might run into this error when using urllib and provide practical solutions. 1. Incorrectly calling modules or classes without instantiation. Problem you might be attempting to call a module directly like a function or trying to use a class name without creating an instance of the class. Example, incorrect. Explanation urllib.request is a module. It's not callable itself. You need to use functions within the urllib.request module, such as urlopen. Similarly, if you're working with a class like urllib.request.request, you must create an instance of the class using the class name followed by parentheses, request. Solution use the correct function within the module, like urlopen, or instantiate the class correctly. 2. Confusing functions with attributes. Problem accidentally trying to call an attribute of an object as if it were a function. Example, incorrect. Explanation the request object has an attribute called method that stores the HTTP method, example get, post. It's not a function you call. Trying to append parentheses, method, tries to execute it. Solution access the attribute directly without parentheses. 3. Incorrect variable assignment or shadowing. Problem you might have inadvertently overwritten a function name with a variable of the same name, effectively making the original function inaccessible. Example, incorrect. Explanation we've reassigned the name urlopen to a string. Now, the interpreter attempts to treat the string "this is not a function anymore," as if it were a callable function. Solution avoid naming variables the same as built-in functions or functions from imported modules. If you need a variable with a similar name, use a slightly different name or use the fully qualified name. 4. Incorrect use of urllparse and urljoin. Problem while less likely to directly cause a not callable error, misusing urllparse and urljoin from urllib.parse can lead to logical errors that might seem like this problem. It's good to understand them. *urlparse*. This function parses a URL into its components. It returns a parse result object, which has attributes for the scheme, netlock, path, params, query, and fragment. You access these attributes using dot notation, not by calling them like functions. Example urljoin*. This function constructs a full URL by intelligently combining a base URL with a relative URL. Example *. 5. Incorrect quote and url-encode usage. Problem quote encodes special characters in a URL component. url-encode converts a dictionary of parameters into a URL encoded string suitable for appending to a URL. These are functions that need to be called correctly. Example, correct. Debugging tips. 1. Read the error message carefully. The error message includes the specific object that is not callable. This provides a crucial clue. Look at the code surrounding the line number in the error message. 2. Use type to inspect objects. If you are unsure whether something is a function, a class, or a module, use the type function to determine its type. 3. Print values for intermediate variables. If you are building up a complex expression, print out the values of intermediate variables to make sure they are what you expect. This can help you pinpoint where the error is occurring. 4. Check documentation. Always refer to the official Python documentation for urllib modules and functions. This will provide the most accurate and up-to-date information on how to use them correctly. 5. Use an IDE or debugger. IDEs, integrated development environments, like VS Code, PyCharm, or Spyder can provide features like syntax highlighting, auto-completion, and debugging tools, which can help you identify errors more easily. Complete example, making a post request with encoded data. Here's a more complex example demonstrating the proper use of urllib.request and urllib.parse to make a post request with data. Explanation of the post request example. 1. Import necessary modules. urllib.request for making the request and urllib.parse for encoding the data. 2. Define the URL https://hubibin.org/post is a useful endpoint for testing post requests because it echoes back the data you send. 3. Create the data dictionary. The data dictionary contains the parameters you want to send in the post request. 4. Encode the data. urllib.parse.url-encode data converts the dictionary into a URL encoded string. The .encode, UTF-8, part is crucial. The data parameter of urllib.request expects bytes, not a string. 5. Create a request object. urllib.request URL, data equals encoded underscore data, method equals post, creates a request object, specifying the URL, the encoded data, and the HTTP method, post. If you omit method, the default is get. 6. Open the URL urllib.request.urlopen, REQ, opens the URL and sends the post request. We use a with statement to ensure that the connection is properly closed after use. 7. Read the response. Response.read, reads the response from the server. 8. Decode the response. Decode, UTF-8, converts the bytes from the server to a string. 9. Handle errors ** the try, except block catches urllib.error.url error exceptions, for network-related errors, and general exceptions for other issues. Key takeaways **. The urllib module is a powerful tool for interacting with web resources. The type error, XXX object is not callable error usually arises from calling objects, modules, classes, attributes, like functions. Carefully distinguish between modules, classes, functions, and attributes. Always refer to the official Python documentation for accurate information. Use debugging techniques to pinpoint the source of errors. Ensure that data passed as post parameters are encoded as bytes. By understanding the structure and functions of the urllib module and being mindful of potential pitfalls, you can effectively use it to retrieve data from the web and interact with web services. Good luck.